Okay, so here we have a foot reflexology chart. Now, we're going to go over the shoulder area, everything above the shoulder line. So the shoulder line is located just below the base of the toes, and it contains the head area, occipital bone, pituitary, inner and outer ear, teeth, jaw, sinus, eyes, eustachian tube, throat, and shoulder reflexes, all above here. So as you can see, we'll go down here. We have our pituitary, we have the throat, the nose, and we also have up the side here part of the neck area. So the head, the brain, everything in the big toe. Now your sinuses run along all these toes, as does little parts of the ears and the eyes, but mainly the ears and the eyes will run along this line here, just right at the base of the toe. And you'll have partly a little part of the spinal reflex at the edge here. The spinal reflex goes all the way down in this area, but in this area we will have a little bit there as well. Now, as you can see, this is the diaphragm area. So everything between the diaphragm and the shoulder line is included. So the big part of this area will be the lungs and the chest on both sides. We also have the solar plexus here. We have the esophagus, and there's your diaphragm here. You've got like your thyroid, your bronchial, your lungs, chest, and here is shoulder area, is sort of like here. Okay, and then we go down to the waist. So everything between this line and the diaphragm is included. Now, there's a slight difference between the right and the left. Just a slight difference, as in the right one will contain your liver and your gallbladder. Your left one contains your spleen. You'll get a little bit of the liver, but it's mainly your spleen on this one, okay? So you've got your liver, your gallbladder, you've got your stomach area, your adrenals, which are just at the top of the kidney there. You've got your pancreas, just here, and your duodenum is here. And also in this area, you will find you'll get a little bit of the transverse colon. So in the digestive system, you'll find transverse colon will work along, and you'll come down the descending, and that's how we do the digestive system. And that's why I like to do the right side, the right sole I always do first, okay? Okay, so I think we've covered everything, the major ones. And then this is your waistline. So you could tell the difference. The waistline in somebody's foot is when it comes slightly in, and then you've got your hip joint there. And this is your pelvic line. So the things in between here will be your bladder, which is here, and your ureter runs up into your kidneys. So the bladder's here. Now you've got your ascending colon. You'll have some of your small intestines here. You've got your hip joint, and then we go over here, and then we go along down the descending colon, your rectum here, and your pelvic line, which runs here. You've got your sciatic nerve. So this is a really important one because a lot of people have trouble with this, and anything below. So your lower back gluteal area is your knee round about the lower part. Your sciatic nerve's here, but it will also run up the sides of your foot as well. Okay, so this is your plantar aspect. So you've got your shoulder line. Now, it's always good to just break up the foot into parts so that you can get used to the areas. So your shoulder line, just located at the base of the toes. Your diaphragm line, which is over the diaphragm. Now you'll see the difference here. Located just below the metatarsal base. The skin around this is just, could be slightly darker. Your waistline here, which is the narrowest foot spot, just similar to the waist. Your pelvic line here, just located between the ankle bones and the heel base on either side of the foot. Now, you have the medial and the lateral, okay? You'll have different ways of remembering things. So I always remember lateral, it has your ovaries, so round, here. And I always go L-O, lateral ovaries, low, lateral ovaries. And then your medial is here, and that's like your uterus, prostate and things here. You've got a little bit of your bladder here as well, and you'll see here, we've just got the spine here. You've got your thymus and your cervical spine. Now on the top of the foot here, on the big toe, you've got like your brain area as in below, but you've got your teeth, your nose area here. You've got your chest, your breast area. This is all your lymphatic system running down, and your lymphatic system runs here. This is also the vas deferens and fallopian tubes. You'll see lymph nodes here. And on the lateral side, you will have your leg, your knee, your joints, your elbows, your arms, your shoulders run there. So here we've got the spine, very important one. We always tend to find some people have got certain problems here. And all your joints run on the outside. So your shoulder one, which I tend to find just about everybody gets, sore here. And you'll find that the more you do reflexology, the more you'll be able to feel the difference in people's feet. Then you've got your elbow down here, your hips and your knee joints, all the way down to the knee area. So just remember, outer part of the foot is the joints. The inner part of the foot is the spleen. You will find that most reflexology charts just vary slightly, but I always remember the right side has your liver, your gallbladder. Your left side has your spleen area. So these are the slight differences, and your digestive system runs from the right to the left. So I would suggest getting as many blank sheets of these and colouring them in yourself. And then don't look at them, and then colour them and see if you can remember where everything is, and do it section at a time. So just say, right, I'm going to memorise the shoulder line and what's above it, and just do that. Then the next time come round and go, right, I've remembered all that. Now I'm just going to remember the diaphragm. But it's just the same as in the body. So just look at it like the head area here, the body. Just look at it like it's a mirror of our own body.